Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from OmniSanders.net. Could being an educator really pay off? Something I picked up listening to my morning mindset call from somebody who's earned $1 million in the home-based business profession. He mentioned as far as a lot of successful people, if you really pay attention to what they're sometimes talking about, they're really good at teaching. They really are. And it's not so much teaching such as in the school system. I'm talking about teaching as far as to help people really to just really get that mindset, that shift, or whatever it is for them to just take that next step. Something that people can take with them and apply immediately. You see what I'm saying? And if you really think about that, he mentioned like several successful people. You can go down a list like Tim Ferriss, Robert Kiyosaki. I know Donald Trump as well when it comes to financial education. The list goes on and on. Gary Vaynerchuk, Eric Thomas, Hit by Preacher. Like I said, there are so many more people that I mentioned. But think about it. They are all real good at teaching. They really are. And again, I can just mention it's different from the school system because really all those people that I mentioned, they really try to help people get them to see how to think and not really what to think. Unlike, but the school system likes to, really teach students as far as teaching them what to think, but not really how to think. You see what I'm saying? Huge difference, night and day difference as far as that. And also interesting about that, aren't those type of teachers as well the ones that are outside the school system? Aren't they the ones that, bring in, just being straight up, bringing in a lot of money? See what I'm saying? Because as I mentioned earlier, they help people as far as not only teaching them something, but on top of that, they can go and take something and apply it immediately. And that's really big. It's big in business, any type of business. Whether it be real estate, like I mentioned earlier, home-based business, fitness, whatever, almost any type of industry. But all those people that are successful are really good teachers. And it's not so much having a podcast or maybe a Facebook Live or maybe speaking at a conference. They're just good at teaching in general. That's the point. And they bring the big money. So even when you're starting off, over time, you're going to stick out because guess what? People that, first of all, know, like, and trust you're going to you're going to be like the go-to guy or go-to gal, because you're the one that's always teaching, providing value. And something I remember picking up like a couple years ago as far as, but how can I be somebody who's going to be able to teach something? What it comes down to as far as what do you put into your mind? Who are you surrounding yourself with? What conferences are you going to? You go to any. You see what I'm saying? What books are you reading? What are you listening to? This little stuff like that is no different from what Jim Rohn said many years ago is study, practice, and teach. It's not interesting too. Somebody who mentioned that was also a good teacher in himself. So I just wanted to leave you those thoughts because, wanting to be a teacher and stick out in the marketplace, it just comes down to this, again, what do you put into your mind to stick out, as far as in your niche or whatever you like to attract. So if you got value from what we shared here, I'd love to read the comments below. I'd like to see this video. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.